head-to-head. Michael Jordan and I wasn't just coming down the court getting dunks at the dunks. We found
an unmistakable view of the Windy City and a lot of anticipation in the air. Welcome, everyone, to Chicago. This is Kevin Harlan along with me, Clark Kellogg. We've got David Aldridge joining us from the sideline as we get set to watch the Atlanta Hawks go up against the Chicago Bulls. Clark, this should be a beauty.
Each of these teams, Kevin, has a guy who is in the running for the league lead in scoring. I'm, of course, talking about two guys that don't need introduction, Michael Jordan and Dominique Wilkins. Going to be a lot of fun watching these guys try to one-up each other offensively.
And Clark, beyond just Jordan and Wilkins, plenty of other talented scorers on each of these teams as well.
Kevin, you make a very good point. I mean, these are two impressive high-octane lineups, which I think could result in this score really getting run up in a hurry.
This should be one to remember. And out there for Atlanta, Spud Webb at the point with Doc Rivers at the 2. At the forward positions, Dominique Wilkins and Moses Malone. John Koncak will be at center. And starting things off for the Bulls, it's John Paxson at point guard with Michael Jordan also at the guard. Then Scottie Pippen and Horace Grant at the 3 and 4. The veteran, Bill Cartwright in the middle.
Expectations are high for Jordan and Wilkins in this one. They're both exceptional scoring threats, and I know their teams are expecting each of them to be the difference makers out there as they try to get the W.
Here's Koncak. Clock at 4. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's classic Moses Malone right there, fighting for the rebound and then going up strong to put it back in.
Here's Jordan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, often, Clark, it's the team's respective leader who sets the tone for their whole squad.
You are correct, partner. So if Jordan or Wilkins can manage to get off to a hot start, that could spread to the other guys and get their whole team rolling early.
That's a good point.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Wilkins passes to Webb. Pass to Koncak. And he takes that one up and powers it through. You know, Clark, in some ways, this game could come down to either Jordan's or Wilkins. And who scores the most? Outperforming the other could seal the game for their team.
And, Kevin, that's exactly what we'll be keeping a close eye on. Which one is leading in the point column? Because I agree the winner of that duel very well could decide this thing.
Oh, what a duel it's going to be. And Malone with the basket on the assist by Spud Webb. Malone's got his second bucket. Hey, Clark, something that could be a difference maker in this one is Moses Malone's dominance on the glass.
I agree. I mean, Chicago is going to have to fight extremely hard to beat Malone to rebounds. He's relentless in pursuing them, especially offensive boards. But limiting the Hawks' second chance points, I think, is essential for this Bulls team.
Good observation. Rivers kicks to Webb. Here's Concat, and he stuffs it in on the jam.
Concat put that one right back where it came from. Good for a handful of boards per game is the big fella.
Here's Jordan. And no good. Good D by Wilkins. And so here's Atlanta to the inside. Webb. That gives them the lead.
Just owning that painted area. I guess the motto is do it until they stop it.
The #1 objective, Clark, of this Bulls defense has to be limiting Dominique Wilkins' looks. They've got to contain that incredible scoring of his.
Kevin, you're all over it. Right on point. I mean, if Chicago can't disrupt his usual scoring, then they're in for a long night and some real trouble.
Here's Webb. Following the basket by Michael Jordan. The 9-foot shot. Webb can't hit.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
And then slammed in by Jordan.
Boy, listen to this Chicago crowd erupting. What a jam by Michael Jordan.
The Hawks trail it. Passes it to Rivers. Here's Wilkins. Over Jordan. Wilkins with it. Now guarded by Jordan. And here is Webb. The rebound by Cartwright.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. All right, Clark. Wilkins